Then Shaykh Fawzan makes an important point and says, and it, referring to sabr, patience, it is of three types. وهو ثلاثة أنواع. الأول صبر على طاعة الله. الثاني صبر عن محارم الله. الثالث صبر على أقدار الله. Patience, sabr, is of three types. I mean, there are three kinds of patience that we need to have. The first one is patience upon obedience to Allah. The second one is patience in keeping away from those things which Allah has forbidden. And the third one is having patience with those things which Allah has pre-decreed will occur. Having patience with those things that Allah has preordained to occur. And then Shaykh Fawzan breaks each of these three down and explains them. So the first of them, sabrun ala ta'atillah, patience upon obedience to Allah. Because the nafs, the person's soul, desires laziness. And it desires relaxation. So therefore a person must force it to have patience upon obedience. He has to work against his soul to push it to have sabr upon obedience to Allah, because the soul naturally desires laziness and relaxation. So therefore, the Shaykh said, so therefore a person must force it to have patience upon obedience and upon the salat, upon the prayer, and upon fasting, and upon jihad in Allah's cause, even though it may dislike these matters. He should cause it to have patience, and he should restrain it upon obedience to Allah. And the second kind of patience is sabrun an maharimillah. Patience in keeping away from those things which Allah has made forbidden. The Shaykh said, the nafs, the soul, desires forbidden things, and shahawat, desires. It inclines towards them and is attracted to them. So therefore the person must bind it and restrain it away from the forbidden things. And this requires sabr, this requires patience. And it is not easy to prevent the soul from desires and forbidden things. Whoever does not have sabr, whoever does not have patience, then his nafs, his soul, will overcome him and incline towards forbidden things. And then Shaykh Fawzan mentions the third type of patience, the third type of necessary patience. The third is as-sabru ala aqdarillahi al-mu'limah. Having patience with the painful things which Allah has decreed. Al-masa'ib, the calamities which strike a person. From the death of a close relative, or loss of wealth, or illness which befalls a person. He must have patience, he must have sabr upon the preordainment and pre-decree of Allah. And he should not become vexed, he should not become angry and vexed and cross. He should not become vexed, and he should not become angry. Rather, he should restrain the tongue from niyaha, from wailing and forbidden lamenting, and from tasakhut, from displaying anger. And he should withhold his nafs, withhold himself, from jaza', from vexation. And he should withhold his limbs from striking the cheeks and tearing the openings of the garment, the front openings of the garments. This is sabr, this is patience upon calamities. And when calamities strike, then three things are necessary. Withholding one's heart and one's soul from feelings of vexation and anger and dissatisfaction and the like. And withholding one's tongue from expressing anger at what has happened, what has been decreed to occur. And withholding one's limbs from these forbidden acts, striking the cheeks and tearing the clothes. This is the sabr, the patience upon calamities. Al-masa'ib,